I was watching a video on the internet from Math Sorcerer in which he says that it takes only 2 weeks to catch up in life if you feel someone has moved ahead of you and if you want to catch up to that person, and if you feel that you're left out because you were distracted in the world, and if you feel that the distance is long and you cannot catch up, then he argues specifically from the math point of view that to catch up in homework and in calculus it takes only 2 weeks, and it generally applies to life. But here I want to argue that it does not take 2 weeks, it takes only a single moment of decision. Every passing moment. I remember that from a movie in which he says that every passing moment is a chance to turn your life all around. Every passing moment is a chance to turn it all around. So if you feel left behind, that single moment of decision from the point of view of will, it takes to catch up. When you start working towards your goal, when you start working toward the best version of yourself, when you start working towards your personal legend, you don't know that moment of bliss, that moment of feeling when the fog clears in your mind, when all contradictions end, and you just take that beginner's step towards the right path. The whole universe rejoices, and your soul enjoys that beautiful, noble pleasure. That feeling is the goal. That reality, that knowledge that you are moving towards the right path, that is the goal. If someone is so ahead of you, it is not relevant. All it is relevant that you have decided to move towards the right path. And no matter how trembling your step was, if you took that step, that is the goal. You have already won if you have taken that step. In practical terms, shut off your social media. Get to a room where you are alone without any distractions. Shut everything off. Disconnect yourself from the world and sit there for an hour. Sit there just completely silent. And when all the fog in your mind clears, you will see that your mind has become clear, and you will see your path. Universe and your path will speak to you. And when you have seen that path, then write it down. And once you have written, then hold that path, because it is not in the moment that you are in the presence of people and groups. The universe is not going to speak to you there. It speaks to you alone. And when you were alone and you sat down for an hour, you wrote down that path of yours, then hold that path of yours in front of you. Like Muslims, they pray 5 times a day. You must remember and memorize your path 5 times a day. Just see it and hold it there. We have this mind at 2 levels. We have the subconscious and the conscious mind. And most of the things that you do in your life, 90% of the time, you do the bidding of your subconscious mind. You do not do what the conscious mind tells you. So your purpose is just to somehow move that plan of yours from conscious mind to subconscious mind. And it can be done. It might take 2 weeks, it might take 100 days, but if once you succeeded, this is the whole project of your life. Once you succeeded to move that goal of yours towards your subconscious mind, and the path towards that is that you consciously see your path, you consciously hold it in your hand, you consciously remember it, memorize it, and with force, move towards the right direction. In the beginning, the first step in economics, there is a law of diminishing marginal utility, where the satisfaction from the second unit is less than the first unit, and the third unit is less than the second unit. Gradually, the utility decreases. But the process of moving your project, moving your goal life, moving your best version of yourself, That is the opposite of law of diminishing marginal utility. The first step is the hardest. The second step is less harder. The third step is still less harder. The fourth step is still less harder. So it's the same as it is in the law of diminishing marginal utility. Well, in life, it is law of diminishing marginal effort. So once you are moving towards the right direction, what would happen that the first step would be the hardest, like a child trying to walk, and then the second step would be easier, the third step would be easier. So with passing moments, life gets easier, it gets easier, so you can do it. As I was saying, that once you have moved this best version to your subconscious, then it will become your habit, it will become the part of your character, then you will act it out unconsciously. There, my man, that is the goal of your life. And once you started walking towards the right path, there you have won in life. Thank you so much.